Hey, this is Mr. Walsweir coming to you from Ruby Hill Bike Park, where my son is dirt jumping as he does all weekend, every weekend. It's quite a bit. Whew. I'm a little banged up, as you can see. Got a little skin cancer stuff removed. That's part of getting old and having parents that believed that a child surfing for 7 hours a day did not need any kind of protection. So apologize for my looks. And the shaved head is, I coach a mountain bike team, and it's hot. Anyway, you are the parents that could not make it in. I'm sorry you couldn't make it in for the back to school night. This is for my AP parents. Your student is either taking AP US Government or your student is taking AP European History. Both of those classes are geared towards getting them through the AP exam. And we have, as a social studies department, a very high passing rate. I think my average is like a 3.9 over 20 years. Not to throw a flex out there, just to kind of give you the stats that Regis has. So, and it's Miss Kabati's the same, and Mr. L in world history. Everybody in this department is very committed to getting your kids through that test. So, how does the class work? The class works, the kids it's very college-like. You read, we have a great book in both of those AP Gov and European history classes. Great book, and they'll read and they'll take notes, and they'll get graded on their notes, and they will very often be able to use their notes on quizzes. There will be a midterm and a final in the class, and I pretty much spoon feed them everything they need to know on those, because I'm trying to get them to memorize, and I know that's a terrifying word in the world of learning. Memorization, rote memorization is pretty old school, but there are certain things that they do need to just memorize. And for that exam, and their ability to recall information is really important. And so, and they also have to supplement their ideas with information that they've learned at some point in the class. So, there is some memorization, and there's a lot of creative stuff. There's a lot of creating a thesis and arguing a thesis and analyzing primary documents. That's a big one. Primary documents, point of view, bias, that kind of stuff is really important. I love to bring outside sources into the class. I'm not the most creative teacher. I'm very lecture based, but I also like to read to the kids. I love to dissect things like the U.S. Constitution. I love to dissect things like the documents from the Renaissance and from subsequent periods after the Renaissance. So, look, the kids will have a good time. They'll do well. If they are struggling, they come to me. I put them on a plan. Remember, the point is to get the kids through an AP exam. So, without turning the class into a massive teach to the test thing. So, I think they're going to do really well in the class, and there is plenty of opportunity for them to redo, to get extra credit. These are the kinds of things that I make readily available because, again, the goal is to get them to learn the material. If they're struggling in the class, we will get them on a program. Hey, I'll say, all right, here, let's take some baby steps here. You might be struggling a little. You're having a rough time. Your notes aren't aligning to what's on the quiz. You thought you were going to ace the midterm, but your head everything went blank. there's opportunity. There's things that happen and you have to go back and redo them. That can happen in AP. Let's see, anything that, I take late work. It's about getting the work done is the focus of AP. And the key is communication, to be honest with you. Talk to me. Come talk to me. I am not an intimidating person at all, even though I look really banged up right now. But, it's like, come talk to me and we'll set you up. Let's figure out a way to get you to succeed. Let's see, we use the AP syllabus. They all will have access to that. And they're going out of town, but, everything's on Canvas. And I'm happy to contact them or happy to respond to them. I'm really good with my email responses because I'm not always the clearest communicator. You're probably saying that right now. You're probably like, good God, I hope he responds to emails. I do. I respond to emails very quickly, and I let the kids know exactly what I meant when I said something. So, and it's usually within an hour. Sometimes it's within 24 hours. Your child, do not hesitate to use C. Walsweer at regisjesuit.com. CWALSWEER at regisjesuit.com. You contact me at any time. That's not a problem at all. So, and any questions? I mean, I know you couldn't make it to the back to school night, and many of you are senior parents, and you're like, thanks for filming this, Mr. Walsweer, but I had no intention of coming to that back to school night. In fact, haven't been to one since my kid's freshman year. Just kidding. I'm sure all of you would have been at our back to school night if you didn't have work. But contact me if there's any questions. Honestly, it is not an inconvenience at all. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you appreciate the Toyota Tacoma. It is the only place I could find that was quiet right now, and I will probably be here all day. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And now in about 20 minutes, I'm off to lacrosse practice. So have a great rest of the weekend. And just be thankful that your kids are juniors and seniors in high school and not 12. Take care.